There is someone in your life. Right now. They smile when you talk. They say the right things. They call themselves your friend. But something feels wrong. When you share good news, their reaction is just slightly off. When you succeed, they go quiet. When you fail, they seem a little too comfortable. You cannot explain it. You cannot prove it. But you feel it. That feeling has a name. It is called hidden jealousy. And today, we are going to expose exactly how it works. Here are 7 signs someone is secretly jealous of you. Stay till the end. Because sign number 4 will change how you see everyone around you. Sign number 1. They compliment you. But something feels wrong. Wow, you actually did well this time. That looks good on you. For someone your age. I didn't expect you to pull that off. On the surface, it sounds like a compliment. But underneath, there is a quiet insult buried inside every word. Psychologists call this a backhanded compliment. And jealous people use it more than any other weapon. Here is why. A jealous person cannot ignore your success. That would be too obvious. But they also cannot celebrate you genuinely. That hurts them too much. So they do both. At the same time, they praise you just enough to seem supportive. And they cut you just enough to feel better about themselves. Pay attention to how you feel after someone compliments you. Genuine praise lifts you up. A backhanded compliment leaves you confused, almost like you were insulted. But you cannot quite explain why. That confusion is not your imagination. That is jealousy wearing a smile. Sign number 2. Think about the last time you shared good news with someone close to you. A promotion. A new opportunity. Something you worked hard for. Now think about their reaction. Did they light up for you? Or did something shift? Just slightly. A pause before they spoke. A smile that did not reach their eyes. A quick subject change. Right after. Jealous people cannot genuinely celebrate you. Not because they are evil, but because your win reminds them of everything they have not achieved yet. Your promotion becomes a mirror of their stagnation. Your success becomes a measurement of their failure. And that feeling is so uncomfortable that the only way they can survive it is to go quiet, or change the subject, or give you a reaction so flat and empty that you almost wish you had not shared it at all. Watch how people react when your life goes well. That reaction tells you everything about who they really are. Sign number 3. You change your hairstyle. A week later, they do too. You start a new hobby. Suddenly, they are interested in the exact same thing. You share an idea in a group conversation. Later, they present it as their own. This is not flattery. This is not coincidence. This is jealousy in its most desperate form. When someone is secretly Jealous of you. They begin to study you. Your clothes. Your habits. Your achievements. Your personality. Because in their mind, you are ahead of them. And copying you feels like a shortcut to catching up. They are not admiring you. They are trying to become you. The difference between genuine admiration and jealous imitation is that admiration celebrates you. Jealous imitation erases you. They do not want to be inspired by you. They want to replace what you have without ever giving you the credit. Sign number 4. They never cared about what you were doing. You started working out. They were not interested. You learned a new skill. They paid no attention. You began building something. They ignored it completely. But the moment you started getting good, everything changed. Suddenly they are at the gym every day. Suddenly they are learning the same skill. Suddenly they have their own version of everything you built. This is one of the most telling signs of hidden jealousy, because it reveals the truth. They were never competing with a goal. They were competing with you. Your progress triggered something deep inside them. An insecurity. A fear of being left behind. A desperate need to stay ahead. Or at least, equal. Passion builds things. Jealousy just reacts to what you build. Watch who only starts moving when you start winning. Those are not your supporters. Those are your competition. Wearing the mask of a friend. Sign number 5. You made a mistake. A plan did not work out. Something fell apart. And you noticed. Just for a second. They seemed relieved. Maybe even a little happy. They tried to hide it. They said the right words. "Oh no, I am so sorry." To hear that. But their energy shifted. They became warmer. More engaged. More like themselves again. As if your failure gave them permission to breathe. This is one of the darkest signs of hidden jealousy. Psychologists call it Schadenfreude. The quiet pleasure someone feels at another person's misfortune. And jealous people experience it constantly. Because every time you fail, the gap between you closes. Your failure is their relief. Your struggle is their comfort. This does not make them a monster. But it does make them someone you need to be very careful with. Because anyone who feels better when you feel worse is not someone who is truly in your corner. Sign number 6. You got promoted. Oh, that company promotes everyone after 2 years. You lost weight. Yeah, but you still have a long way to go. You built something you are proud of. I mean, it is okay. But have you seen what others are doing? Every achievement you have, they have a way of making it smaller. Not with anger. Not with obvious criticism. With casual words that sound almost reasonable. This is intentional. A jealous person cannot let your wins feel too big. Because the bigger your win feels, the smaller they feel. So they shrink your achievements. Not enough to seem cruel. Just enough to protect their own ego. Over time, you may start to believe them. You may start to think your success is not that impressive. You may stop sharing your wins altogether. And that is exactly what they want. Do not let anyone make your achievements feel ordinary. What you built is real. What you earned is yours. No jealous person's words can take that away. Unless you let them. Sign number 7. You share good news. Everyone around you reacts immediately. Smiles. Excitement. Warmth. But one person, just one, pauses. A beat too long. Then comes the congratulations. Flat. Rehearsed. Like they had to remind themselves to say it. That pause is everything. Researchers who study human behavior say genuine happiness for someone comes instantly. You do not have to think about being happy for someone you love. It just happens. But when someone is secretly jealous, that pause is the moment. They are fighting with themselves. One part of them knows they should be happy for you. Another part of them is quietly devastated. And for just a second, that battle shows on their face. Most people miss it. But now you know what to look for. Watch the pause. Because in that pause, the truth always slips out. Jealousy is one of the most hidden emotions in the world. Because no one admits it. Not even to themselves. The people who are most envious of you will be the loudest in calling themselves your friend. But now you know the signs. Backhanded compliments. Silence when you succeed. Copying what you build. Competing only when you win. Relief when you fail. Shrinking your achievements. And that one pause. Before the congratulations. You cannot control who is jealous of you. In fact, jealousy is simply proof that someone has noticed how far you have come. But you can control who you trust, who you share with, who you allow into your inner circle. Protect your energy. Protect your wins. Protect your peace. If this video made you think of someone in your life, you already know what to do. Like this video if it opened your eyes. Subscribe to Mind Matrix for more dark psychology every week. And drop a comment below. What sign hit closest to home? I will see you in the next one.